is JoyboyP here with another unboxing review video. As you see, I got a huge box a while ago, and it left me wondering what the heck was in that, because I'd only ordered, one item which I was expecting, and this box was way too big for it. And in here's my motherboard, and it came from Bellicom International on their Amazon store, and you can see this bubble wrap, loads and loads and loads of massive bubble wrap. And here's the box inside. Back in a moment once we move the box out. Here it is outside of its packaging. As you can see, it's the Gigabyte Z87X-UD5 motherboard. It's part of their ultra durable 5 series. The UD stands for ultra durable and the TH stands for the Thunderbolt, which is here. I decided to get this board because it has integrated wireless. It does have support AC wireless up to 867 megabits per second, Bluetooth 4.0. Now this motherboard does have the Intel's Z87 chipset, which is for the 4th generation Haswell processors. As you can see, it has the GA-1150 socket. Part of the ultra durable features here is ultra cool, so you can do sub-zero overclocking, ultra performance on the power regulators and so on, for better compatibility for different countries and power support and that. Ultra safe, it has 2 BIOS chips, so if one fails you do have a backup and so on, and you have up to 10 USB 3.0 ports. There is no USB 2.0 ports on the back of this motherboard. And on the sides here there's not really much information. On the back here we do have some features and benefits in multiple different languages. So as I said, it supports 4th generation processors, LG1150, dual BIOS, features USB 3.0 SATA 3 and USB power boost. All solid all solid capacitor design and on-off charge technology. Let's have a look at some of the features on the box, on the back of the box I should say. See the ultra durable 5 Plus logo there, the motherboard, and insist on ultra durable, the Intel and that. Here we do have some of the specs on the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt supports up to dual 10 gigabit Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt does carry PCI Express and a DisplayPort signal, so you can use it for just about anything, and one Thunderbolt connector can support up to 3 monitors. Moving on, we do have durable black solid caps, which is supposed to increase their lifespan. Does have headphone amplifier chip on it, supports up to 600 ohm headphones, which is good for gamers with high-end headphones and so on. It does have a support signal to noise ratio of 110 decibels. As you can see, it's SLI and Crossfire compatible. Exclusive UEFI dual BIOS, as I already explained, with LED indicators. You see the 2 BIOS chips there and an LED next to each one. A new heatsink design for better cooling. On-off charge 2. Basically you can charge while the computer is on or off. I'm not sure about that. Quick scan there if you want more information. And there's more benefits and features and so on, which was on the top of the board, plus a few others. Here we've got the connectors on the back. You can see the PS2 port, 6 USB 3.0 ports, the wireless antenna, DVI-I port, HDMI port, an Intel Gigabit LAN RJ45 connector, dual Thunderbolt ports, which is the same size and shape as a mini display port, and 8-channel HD audio. You can reconfigure these to support 7.1 surround, which I'll probably be doing for my headphones. Some more information there, let you pause and read that. Okay, moving on. Does have 7 fan headers on it. It's sat at 3 ports. OC peg, which is a SATA power connector, which is just here on the motherboard. Debug LED, which most motherboards have these days. Quick buttons, which is useful. Some more information on the ultra durable here and the power regulators and so on. Has twice as thick copper for better grounding and better flex resistance and so on. There's the wireless antenna and more information on that. See, 1 fuse per USB. That means if one fuse breaks, only one USB port breaks rather than having like 4 of them break all at once. Some logos for what it supports. That's 3 times faster USB charging. Let's get this box opened up and have a look at the bits and bobs inside as well. Inside that box we have a big white box. Open that up, and we have another white box. Inside this one's the motherboard. We'll come to that in a bit. And here's some of the bits and bobs inside. SLI bracket, rear I/O shield. The wireless antenna. This is magnetic, so you can stick it to the side of your case and so on. I didn't realise I was going to be getting this until I actually opened the box and saw it. There's a USB 3.0 front panel port. 6 SATA connectors, 3 90-degree angle, 3 straight ones. User manual. I have read this from cover to cover. I would recommend reading it. There is a lot of useful information, and tells you about features which I didn't even know the motherboard had when I bought it. Driver disc for your wireless features. I wouldn't use this, just download the drivers from the Gigabyte website. I did do an unboxing review on the GCWB300D. We installed the drivers off the disk from that, and it caused blue screening on Windows 8.1, so I wouldn't use that with Windows 8.1. Let's see, a Gigabyte drivers disk. That's drivers for your motherboard. All sorts of good things like that. Again, just download from the website and install via USB thumb drive or something. Gigabyte sticker to stick on the side of your case. I do like a good sticker. Multilingual guide. Everything that's in here is in the larger guide. Just to say that this whole user manual is only in English. And is a little over 100 pages long, 105 pages thereabouts. 130 pages, there we go. And another leaflet thing. I'm not sure what this is because it's all in another language. I think it's French, I'm not sure. That's everything that's inside that box. Okay, just put everything back inside this box, I'll be right back. I'll just quickly show you the antenna. As I said, it does have a magnet on the bottom here, so you can stick it to the side of your case. And it does clip along slightly, so you keep it that angle, whichever best suits your needs. Now it's just an antenna, nothing special about it. Okay, Here you go, there's the motherboard itself. Sorry about any poor lighting, I am doing this in daylight, so there we go. Start at the top end here, got a power button, the main and backup BIOS switch, and dual BIOS switch. I'm not entirely sure what dual BIOS does. Got a clear CMOS button here and a restart button, and you've got your voltage checkpoint, so if you want to use a multimeter voltage thing to take your own measurements, you can do. See, there's a debug LED, the 24-pin ATX power cable there, one 4-pin fan header there, USB 3.0 socket. This one is the on-off charge socket. The power SATA cable there. 6 what they called SATA Intel SATA connectors, and 3 on the Marvell chipset, I believe it is. Another 2 fan headers down here. What I do like about this is it tells you, this is the front panel connectors here. It tells you which way round to connect the front panel headers, connectors even. As you can see, you've got little pluses marked on them, well labelled there. Another USB 3.0 port, 3 USB 2.0 ports, a comma port, I'm not entirely sure what that's for, TPM or Trusted Platform Module port, I have no use for that one either. Another fan header, audio, HD audio connector, sorry, plus SPDIF out and SPDIF in connectors. Now you've got your audio chips here. Let's see, you've got another fan header there. You've got a CPU fan header and an optional CPU fan header. You've got the wireless card here with the 2 antenna aerials coming around the back under here and to the antenna connectors there. That is on a mini PCI Express socket, which is side mounted. You've got one PCIe X16 slot, PCIe X8 slot and PCIe X4 slot. You do have 2 PCIe X1 slots. Now I don't get why manufacturers do this, but why do they always put one slot right where your graphics card's going to block it? Because you're always going to put your graphics card in the 16X slot. So this one's almost always useless on any motherboard because most graphics card require a dual slots, unless you're water cooling or something like that. Sometimes you get thinner ones. You do have a legacy PCI socket here and an SPROC socket. Nobody knows what this one's for. This is for some future Gigabyte projects which they're working on. Here you got the dual BIOS, dual BIOSes. Got the main one there, M BIOS and B BIOS, which is backup. You do have the little LEDs here as well. CMOS battery. Let's take that off quick. CPU socket there. I did manage to bend one of these out of place, and I managed to pop it back exactly straight. I can't remember which one it was bent now. It was somewhere down in the bottom right corner here. I have used it since and it does work completely fine. So if you do bend your CPU socket pins, just take a long time and be very careful, and you should be able to fix it. Now we do have the new heatsink designs here. I do like the red silver accents on this, the ultra durable there, and the Gigabyte logo there on this one. So all in all, it is a great motherboard. You've got the CPU socket there. I already spoke about these, but you got this. Sorry, it's a bit dark. You got the. There we are. Sorry. PS2 port, 2 USB 3 ports, the antenna, DVI socket. You can, if you get an adapter, use a VGA cable with this one. Another 2 USB 3.0 ports, HDMI port. I'll just take these out. Difficult doing it one-handed. Okay, just leave it as is. You can see, you know what they look like anyway. Yeah, HDMI socket, RGA-45 connector running off an Intel Gigabit line. Another 2 USB 3.0 ports, the 2 Thunderbolt connectors, and your 7.1 surround compatible HD audio here with a optical in and out port there. One unusual thing on this board, which is to do with the Thunderbolt, is this angled chip here. Don't know why it's angled, whereas all of them's all square and all that lot. Anyway, got 4 RAM card slots. It does have clips on both sides, so it's not exactly hard to install RAM anyway. Did almost forget to mention, I'm not entirely sure what this DAJP1 socket's for. If you know, please leave a comment in the comment section below. That just about covers the motherboard itself. I bought this motherboard personally because of its connectivity options. And I need, for my personal uses, I did need 2 motherboard USB 3.0 headers, because my front bay card reader requires one, and my case requires one as well. I will be needing 1 or 2 USB 2.0 headers as well. So I am going to have one graphics card, the Creative Sound Blaster ZXR sound card, which is going to require 2 PCI slots, and I'm going to have an OCZ or OCZ, however you want to pronounce it, Revo drive 3x2 480 gig SSD. So I've got plenty of space for everything that I need on this. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and review. I will leave a link in the description to Newegg's unboxing of this one. When I bought this board, there wasn't actually any videos on YouTube for this motherboard. This is why I'm making it now. And that just about covers it for this video. If you like this video, like it. If you dislike this video, dislike it. Please leave a comment in the comment section below, and please subscribe to my channel for more unboxing and review videos in the future. So this is JoyboyP signing out.
gonna be myself, no matter what I do. And if we're different, yeah, I want you to be true to you. If you follow